Hey guys, so this week's theme is going to be what's in my purse. So it's going to be the what's in my purse tag week. But there's a problem. I don't own a purse because I'm a guy. So the only thing that I do own is my special effects kit. And as you can see, it's like a huge freaking mess right now of like a lot of things, and I'm not like super extremely proud of that mess. Yeah, that's my desk. It's like a huge mess also. But yes, those are all my makeup stuff, all my special effects, latex, cream makeups, powders, bloods, brushes, airbrush. That's everything, and I do have my Mayron Paradise paint palette over there. I was originally planning on doing something funny, like me putting on a wig, pretending that I'm a girl, you know, opening up a purse, you know, doing like all that stuff, but afterwards I just wasn't feeling like it, so yeah, I just decided to do what's in my special effects kit thing. So yes, also it's getting close to Halloween, so you know it's like a good idea to do a special effects sort of review of a couple of things, and also like a little haul of a couple of makeup products that I have. Maybe mention what's good, what's cheap, you know, getting ready for Halloween. Okay, so as you can see, here is my special effects kit. These are all my products, and I do have a lot more in a little cabinet I have behind me, but this is all I have in the kit itself. And like right next to the kit, I have my brushes, I have my airbrush, my beauty blender, some fangs, alcohol, water-based paint, and some art supply stuff that, you know. I have some horns. So yeah, let's get started with this. So as you can see, here are my cream products, and they're all by Graftobian. If you can see by the label, I've had them for a while, so the labels are kind of scratching off, and I'm sorry if it looks like messy or like dirty. It's just that I've had this kit for like a really long time, and literally I've tried like washing it, and no stains want to come out like at all. So this is all literally just from like previous makeups I've had, so yeah, forgive me if it looks really messy. I've had these cream makeups for like a really long time now, so like, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it wants to focus well. Ugh, why don't you want to focus? But yes, it does say Graftobian, like right there in the little label, and I've had these for such a long time, like the label is actually rolling off. So, yes, these are all like my bruising colors, like greens, purples. I do have a flesh tone here, irritation, like pink. I have a brown. Then I have like a lipstick color, and this is actually a really small lipstick, kind of cream color. And then I have my flesh tones, which I'm running out of, and I'm so upset because they're my favorite colors. I use them for almost all of my makeups. And so, yeah. I actually got all the Graftobian cream makeups from a special effects kit that I got for my birthday. I found it on Amazon. It was a starter kit, like a starter theatrical kit for like $56, but with shipping and handling it was actually kind of like $60. So yeah, I got it off of Amazon for like $60, and it's actually a really, really great kit. I mean, I got nose and scar wax, I got blood, spear gum, the remover, I got a couple of sponges, eyeliners. Basically that was my entire starter kit for special effects makeup, and it was actually the very first special effects kit that I've ever gotten, so I was happy. It's actually a really good deal for a very good price. I mean, all of that makeup, and it's like $60, but at the same time you get like a whole lot of products, so you know, it's like a pretty good deal. I also have some Cinema Secret products right here, so you've seen me, if you are subscribed to my makeup channel, you've seen me use them before. This is the flesh tone stack, and I do have a zombie and injury stack right here. They're only like 3 colors, so basically a flesh tone, a injury, like a meaty, bloody red color, and then I have like a bruised purple. And here I do have a Graftobian grease wheel, which is perfect for prosthetic work and like latex and working on top of latex, since regular makeup does not stick to latex. You need something like a grease foundation, so basically these, or like castor seal, in order to apply on top of latex. But I bought this like, how many years ago? I bought this like 3 years ago for I think it was sophomore year. Yeah, it was for sophomore year. In high school, we actually had Spirit Week at our school, and I came as a vampire, so I made a latex prosthetic, and I used this cream foundation as my entire thing for makeup. I also have cosmetic glitter, like a little thing right here. Fabulous. And here I actually have some products that I got from a Cinema Secret Special Effects zombie kit. I have blood gel, and this is all by Cinema Secrets. It's actually a really good blood. Not particularly my favorite because I don't really like the color it gives, since it's more of a, it's red, but at the same time it kind of looks pink. I don't know. I don't like the color, but I do like the consistency, because once you apply it, it's actually like a gel. So you can apply it to the skin, and it doesn't really run that much. It sets in place. And I have a little bottle of latex. I love using liquid latex. I have like 2 bigger bottles of liquid latex, but I have them in my cabinet. I do have some makeup sponges. I have a lot more of these, but again, they're in my cabinet, which I'll show you all in like just a second. I have eyeliner pencil sharpeners. Here I have a little thing of mixing liquid, which I got from Graftobian, along with my gold metallic powder from Graftobian as well. Here I have my go-to when it comes to really nasty teeth, and it's Mayron Tooth Decay. I really like using this product. It tastes horrible and it does feel weird, but at the same time, the effect that it gives is like really cool. So I love using this on my teeth. Then I have a couple of makeup sponges. Then I have a couple of stipple sponges, which are actually really good for creating texture and like road rash and stuff like that. Why does my camera not want to focus? They're really good for making road rash, really cool like rotting textures, bruising textures. They're actually really cool and effective when it comes to makeup, so I would really recommend these. Here I actually have my bottles of fake blood, and they're messy as heck because I've had them for a really long time. So yeah, as you can see, they have blood all over them. This is actually kind of empty, so I need to refill that. And here I have another bottle of blood gel from Cinema Secrets. Again, very messy. Then I have my foundation, which is a L'Oreal True Match foundation. I actually got this on vacation at Ulta, so for a very good price, you know. In here I have Cinema Secrets Spirit Gum Remover, as well as some Spirit Gum Remover I bought at a Halloween store. Like, it actually came in a little zipper kit, so one of those zipper faces kind of kit. This little tiny thing of makeup remover. I need to obviously restock, because look at how little I have in there. I'm not sure if you can see it because my camera does not want to focus again. So in here I have a little bottle of Spirit Gum, and I have a bigger one. It's just that it's like way deeper in the makeup kit. This is from Cinema Secrets. It came in the zombie kit that I bought along with the remover. I have another thing of Spirit Gum, and this is from Mayron, but again I have a bigger one, like deeper within the kit, and this is messy. This is how it's gonna get if you use it like a lot. Like, I've used this bottle for like how many years? I've used this bottle for like 2 years, and look at how messy that is. So then I have Mayron's Rigid Collodion, and it's a really effective product, but it's not my favorite. Basically what you do is that you create scars and wounds out of this. So what you do is that you have to put it on your skin, and if you do it in layers, your skin will start puckering up, creating an indent, which looks like a realistic old scar. But I don't like using this product because, at least for me, after a while it just starts peeling off, and once you actually start peeling it off, it hurts like heck, and I've actually hurt myself like removing this. So I think you need a special remover for this. I have no idea. Like, I haven't found a special remover for this, but I would really recommend it because it really hurts removing this stuff. In here I have another little bottle of latex, and in here I have a cream stack that I bought at a Halloween store. I think it was Spirit Halloween, and it was like $9, I think. It was a fairly good price. The cream makeups though aren't like my favorite. These aren't my favorite to use, considering that they're just so greasy and pasty. I would honestly prefer Cinema Secrets or Ben Nye cream stacks or cream makeups, you know. aside from Halloween store makeup, but this is a really good alternative. Now for the big part of the kit. So the first product I'm gonna show you from the bottom of my special effects kit is going to be my Skin Illustrator Effects palette, which I love using. Look at how beautiful it is. So as you can see, you have a blood tone, old age blood, bruise tone, blue, black, white, green, yellow, orange, and a prime red. And these are all like very good colors for injuries, bruising, irritation, veins, all of those things. One of the perks of using these Skin Illustrator palettes is that you do need the activator and activator to activate these paints, which is 99% alcohol or the activator that comes in the actual website. And the one that I have is 99% alcohol. I keep it in like a little spray bottle and I have a lot more in the cabinet right there. Also, one of the perks of owning a Skin Illustrator palette is that these are pretty expensive. I mean, you're looking at least spending $80 on a palette, at least close enough to $80, because this one was $83, but it's because I got it from a different website, from the ones that usually have like a lower price. So, yeah. The good thing about it is that you can actually get a smaller version of the palette, which I have right here. And this is actually the onset version of the effects palette. So this is like a smaller, kind of like beginner kind of palette, and I have the big one right here. So this one I've actually had for like a little over 3 years now. This is actually my first ever Skin Illustrator palette. As you can see, I've already used it quite a lot. It's really messy. I've used it quite a lot of times, and it's honestly my favorite palette. I love Skin Illustrator a lot. I wish I could own more, but yeah. So moving on, this is actually one of my other favorite products, and the one that I use the most. And I do have a bigger one like right there. And it's actually my Mayron Paradise Paint palette. This is how it looks like. I've had it for, oh my god, I actually haven't had this for like a complete year yet. I've actually had this for a couple of months already, and as you can see, I've used it quite a lot. It's very, very, very messy. If you're planning on getting water activated makeup, I would really recommend getting this palette first. One is great for beginners, so you know you have all the white colors, and they're actually kind of like fairly small, so you can at first practice, see how you like the paint, and then after that you can like grow from like the smaller palette to like the bigger body paints, and you can purchase like the big palette if you want. Here I have the bigger version of the Mayron palette, which actually carries 12 colors, and it looks like this. It's so beautiful. One of the things that I love about this palette is that you can actually take the little tub out and you can use it and then put it back in like so. So yeah, the bad thing about this palette is that it actually cost a little over $100. I mean, when we got it off of Amazon, it did cost us a little over $100. So you may want to buy them off of the official Mayron website, or if you have like a discount or a coupon that you can get on this, then you know, it'll be great, because this is actually a little bit expensive, but I got this for my birthday, so I really did not have a lot of issues spending the money. So yeah, but this is amazing for body paints. I love using Mayron for when I do all of my body paint. If you follow me on my Instagram, then you've seen all of my body paints and all of my special effects makeups. Well, these are all of the products that I use for all of those body paints, and they're amazing. I really, really love using these for body paints because, one, as I mentioned, they're really, really smooth. Also, they smell so I would honestly recommend Mayron for body paint. So this I actually got recently, and is NYX's Love in Paris palette, which is an eyeshadow palette. So as you can see, it has browns, it has whites, blacks, grays, perfect for shading, highlighting, and adding a lot of depth to makeup. And I use this a lot for when I do my body paints also. Even though I got it recently, I've been using it quite a lot already. Also in my special effects kit, I do have a few other Paradise paints. So I have one in light blue, a red, I have a metallic blue in there, plus a black, so I do own a little bit more Paradise paints. Okay, so like going more towards the special effects things, I have a tub of nose and scar wax from Graftobian, and these are actually great for creating wounds, creating fake prosthetics, exaggerating nose features. So this is how it looks like. So basically this is a wax that whenever you put it on your skin, you smooth it out and you just slit right through it to create a cut. You can create prosthetic fake noses with it, like really quick facial exaggerations with this. You can even create burns, wounds, lacerations using nose and scar wax. And I'm gonna be completely honest, it's not my personal favorite because one, it's very, very, very sticky. And after a while, if you don't seal it or put latex on top of it, it does start cracking up and it becomes really uncomfortable after a little while and sort of melts off your face in a little bit. But this is actually a really good, effective product for cuts and wounds. Going deeper into my SFX kit, I have setting powders, and I have one from Graftobian, and this is actually in a flesh tone. And I have a translucent one from Mayron. Okay, so whenever you apply a cream-based product or a grease makeup, you're supposed to take a setting powder and set it, or else it's gonna run loose. For example, if you're performing on stage, you don't want the makeup to rub off, so that's why you put a translucent powder on top of it so that it would set the makeup and the makeup would stay in place. So a few of the other products that I have on my SFX kit are my Ben Nye Bruise and Color Wheel, and these are my go-to for special effects makeup. Let me show you how they look like. So this is basically how they look like. They have a bunch of colors in there, and this is the bruise wheel, so it's perfect for bruising, wounds, burns, lacerations, and all that stuff. Now I actually refilled the red on this wheel from an old Cinema Secrets injury stack. I just scooped it out of there and just shoved it in there since it was basically the exact same red. So that one is Cinema Secrets, but the rest is all Ben Nye. Let me show you how the color wheel looks like. So this is how the rainbow wheel looks like, and I know it looks like a mess. I've actually used this quite a lot also. So because I've been body painting lately, I actually haven't used these products as much as I used to use them, but whenever I'm doing special effects makeup, these are my go-to, as well as my skin illustrator products. The next product in my SFX kit is my Mayron Clown White, and this is basically a clown white cream foundation. Again, for stage makeup, performances, and again, this is one of those cream makeups you want to set with a powder. Another product that's in my special effects kit is the Graftobian Caster Seal, and this is actually a sealer for special effects makeup. Basically, what you want to do is that you want to apply it on top of the latex prosthetic or any latex appliance that you're using, and then you want to like let it settle into the latex for like a minute or two, and then apply whatever type of foundation you're gonna apply on top, because again, regular makeup does not stick to latex as well as grease foundations would. Another product that I mentioned earlier during the kit, but I kept referencing that I do have a bigger size bottle in here, is my spirit gum bottle, and as you can see, it's a huge mess because I've been using this one quite a lot already. One thing I wanted to explain about spirit gum is that one, it's a makeup adhesive, so you use spirit gum to apply any type of prosthetics, crepe hair. You can even use it to block out your eyebrows, but basically this is an adhesive and you need a special type of remover. If you do own a bottle of spirit gum, you do want to own a bottle of spirit gum remover, which I showed you earlier during the video, because spirit gum does need a special remover in order for it to come off. I mean, I haven't had issues with spirit gum yet, because usually when once I'm done with all my makeups, I just take a shower, it comes off in the shower, I just rub it off and it comes off completely. But you do want to carry a remover around just in case. So another product that I have in my special effects kit, and this is another one of my go-tos for whenever I do special effects makeup, and it is my Ben Nye Coagulated Scab Blood, and this is how it looks like. Scab blood is a thicker consistency of blood, almost like a paste. You put it on top of wounds, and that sort of makes it look like there's like torn tissue, like the blood is coagulated, scabby, like it's dried almost, and it looks very disgusting, gross, and I really like it for whenever I'm doing special effects makeup. So whenever I'm doing like big lacerations or wounds, this is what I use to fill them in. Another product or tool that I have on my special effects kit is my makeup palette and my makeup spatula, which are perfect for mixing makeup products here together. And also, this is what I use for blocking out my eyebrows. It's perfect. I really like using it, as well as blending prosthetics and creating cuts and wounds. I do have some mini prosthetics I got from my Cinema Secret special effects kit, but I don't really use these a lot. I prefer making my own. So, yeah. Another product which I actually got recently this summer is the Graftobian Gold Metallic Powder, and oh my god, this powder is like, it's really pigmented. A little bit goes a really long way, especially if you're using the mixing medium, because what you do is that you actually use a mixing medium in order to turn it into a liquid, and you can body paint with this. But I've actually used this with glycerin before. It works almost the same, only the problem is that with glycerin it's still very runny, so you have to set it with a powder. And with this, it turns into a liquid and it dries on your skin, and you can like apply foundation on top of that, you can apply eyeshadow on top of that. So yes, but this is amazing for creating like really realistic, like metallic gold kind of makeups, like Tin Man, statue, all of those really pretty metallic things. Okay, so I already looked in my cabinets behind me, and another product that I do have is liquid latex. I have 2 bottles of liquid latex from Mayron, and I really love using liquid latex for creating wounds, burns, all of those things. Not a lot of people like using liquid latex, but I adore using liquid latex for a lot of things. Now, I will say liquid latex smells funny, so whenever you're applying liquid latex on your face, just be aware that it smells a little funky. Plus, it does feel a little bit strange, like if you apply it near your eyes will start watering and stuff like that, so just make sure that you're careful when applying liquid latex. Latex does have its pros and cons, you know, as far as the smell and the weird sensation around the eyes. At the same time, you can't really use this around facial hair, or else it will get stuck in the facial hair and it will hurt if you rip it off. So you want to make sure that you block them out. You block out every single one of your hairs with either Vaseline or nose and scar wax and spear gum. And also, you can't use liquid latex in any single type of fabric, or else it will ruin them. So if you're using liquid latex, you want to make sure that you are wearing something that you don't mind ruining. Also, whenever you're applying the liquid latex, you want to apply the liquid latex with either a brush you do not care about and you're not afraid to throw away, or a cosmetic makeup sponge. Which brings me to my next thing. For application tools, I do have quite a few makeup sponges. I have triangular ones and I have round ones. I have my cup full of brushes and a few eyeliners. Another thing that I have in my SFX kit is a big bottle of fake blood, and this is actually from a Halloween store. I know that Halloween store blood isn't really the greatest blood out there, but as long as you mix it with the right colors, you can get a really realistic looking blood. What I like doing is that I like to take food coloring and I like to mix it with this blood in order to create a more realistic looking blood. And at the same time, I like to mix it with a little bit of glycerin so that it would still remain shiny and not dry and peel off like it usually does. So just keep in mind that whenever you buy Halloween store fake blood, you want to at least buy some glycerin or any type of food coloring to mix it together and make a realistic looking blood. Or you can make your own, you know, whichever you prefer. Another thing that I have in my SFX kit is gelatin. And gelatin is amazing for whenever you want to create melted skin, burns, like realistic looking burns, or even prosthetics. You can actually create prosthetics out of gelatin. Okay, so this might seem weird, but another thing that I do have on my SFX kit is toilet paper, because this works great for zombie skin. You basically just do a layer of latex and a layer of tissue paper and let that dry, do another layer of latex and tissue, let it dry, do another layer of latex and tissue until you have a thick looking zombie skin. Then you can just peel it off and create a wound with it. Also, you can create like fake prosthetics using liquid latex, tissue paper, or even cotton balls. So another thing that I do have in my SFX kit is the petroleum jelly, which basically I use this for whenever I'm using nose and scar wax, because nose and scar wax, again, is very sticky. So I just rub this on my fingers and that helps get rid of the stickiness. I do have baby powder, which you might want to get if you are starting off on prosthetics. You should use baby powder or a translucent powder in order to remove the prosthetic from the cast and prevent it from sticking to itself. Witch hazel for blending out gelatin prosthetics, the 99% alcohol I was talking about, and also you want to have baby wipes next to you because working with all of these products, it can get very messy, so you want to at least maintain something next to you where you can wipe your hands off and, you know, continue doing the makeup without having a complete mess in your hands. Or you can actually use latex gloves. So that was it for this video. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, if you want to follow me on any other social media, the links will be down below, as well as the links for the actual collab channel itself. So, yeah, so I really hope to see you next time, and bye!